What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are headed to the junkyard for a wood rough key. Now, if you guys saw in the previous video, we assembled the B20Z bottom end, rotating assembly, and we installed the cylinder head. Now, I couldn't make more progress because I didn't have the oil pump and the water pump and everything else to attach to the engine. But I grabbed all of that yesterday and I was working on the long block, getting everything all put together. And then I realized I couldn't do the timing because I couldn't put the crank gear on without a wood rough key. Now, I can go to O'Reilly's, I can order it online, I can buy it from Honda. But I figured, you know what, let's just go to the junkyard, pull it off a B20 and roll in the junkyard while we're there. So I am headed there now. Well, I'm actually right down the street, but about to get into the junkyard. Today is 95 degrees. Let's see what we find. Well, I don't really want to walk the yard, but we'll see what's in there. See you guys in the junkyard. I've already walked almost the entire SUV side where the CRV would be at, and I have not found one with an engine in it. There are 2 empty rows. Not sure if they're gonna fill that up today, but there's a CRV on the floor right here. Crank pulley's already gone. Kenny also comes in here frequent. He pulls all the little things like post mount T-brackets. I know we were here last week and he was picking on this CRV, and for sure crank pulley and stuff is already gone, right? Oh, wait a minute, the wood rough key is behind this, so I'm thinking it might still be in there, or maybe not. We'll see. Oh, it does have one right here. Cool. Okay, well, this is missing one more because there should be one for the crank pulley, unless the crank pulley has the wood rough in it. I don't remember. I mean, the only way I'll find one more is if I find like an Integra or something, because I'm at the end of the row and this is like one of 4 CRV and the only one that has an engine in it. I guess we're gonna go hunt. So I just met this older gentleman that was checking out that black Element back there. He's an Element owner and he has a couple. But goddamn, that man has some hate in his heart for the things that Honda did with these vehicles. Not hate towards people, but like, he's just kind of upset when the Element years changed from the older to the newer year, like 08 plus or something. He was upset. Oh, I was looking for this car. He was upset that a few things were changed between the years. Oh man, the engine's gone. This one just came in too. Sometimes people even throw the crank pulley and stuff inside the car, but not here. You can see the flywheel, emission control stuff, synchros, hub sliders. That's kind of weird. This car was the LS 5-speed that came in. Some nice back seats. Holy freaking Bondo, look at that. Oh, okay, well, the engine's still here. Transmission, everything's all gone. Should be able to take that out. All right, we have 2. So this row here is new. Everything else looks old. There is 2 empty rows back there, so I'm gonna walk over there in just a moment. I had to walk back over to the Integra because I forgot I saw this on the floor. Stock fuel rail. Kind of need that. Tercel. They got some Montegis on here. Some Potenza RE71R. Damn, these are some old tires. These have been discontinued forever. Michelin. Ventus V2s. This dude is out here to party. This is also the RSX that came in, base model 5-speed. Honestly, I don't even mind pulling a K20A3 just to get a K-swap started. But damn, look how clean the inside of this looks like. Super clean. Why somebody will leave it open, I don't know. Before I get out of here, I want to see if this thing still has a post mount. Nope, it is gone. Got the AC blasting right now, and I just got out of the junkyard. With the fuel rail, I paid $21. $21 because I was looking for the wood rough key yesterday. I was working on the B20Z engine off camera, and after digging for all the bolts and everything I needed, couldn't find it, and realized I didn't have a fuel rail because the fuel rail that I had for my intake manifold actually went onto that EG with the B16 swap I did recently. So I grabbed the fuel rail from that Integra because I am using the same OBD1 intake manifold on the B20Z, and we have that out of the way. I have plenty of stock injectors at home, but yeah, right now I think I'm gonna head to the parts store to grab an intake manifold gasket, and then we're probably gonna go back into the garage a little bit and work on the B20Z a little bit more. Barely anybody in the yard today. Look at these guys, already at my house before me. Damn element owners. What's crazy is when I was in the junkyard checking out that black one, I met this older dude. He has like 3 elements. No, he doesn't. And he was there checking out the element, and then he was pissed off that hatch panel was actually gone. And I was like talking about how yeah, people pull them all the time because they want to do like, you know, the handle on the inside, the door handle on the inside.
It was gone.
He was like, that's exactly what I was buying it for, but it's not here. And then I had a whole ass talk with this dude, and man, this guy was like going on and on and on about the difference between the 2-year element. But look at these guys.
That's freaking hilarious.
Out here at the static pad with some tortas. Damn, this guy's got lunch all prepared, because when I woke up this morning, took off to the junkyard, I didn't eat anything. I just rolled out of bed, grabbed my tools, and I was off. But now we got some tortas. Not that pizzeria, right?
No, dude,
not this time. He said this place is fire, so we about to find out.
Anything he says is good. The word is good.
I mean, he's a chef, so I'm not gonna doubt him at all. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, this guy. Were you cooling off out here or what? Yeah. Man, I can feel all that heat though. Hey, you bought a radiator, didn't you? You didn't buy a radiator? No? Oh, I thought you bought a radiator, but anywho, tortas and chill. I guess, yeah. For him it's torta and chill. For me it's torta and B20Z. Let's get to it. All right, well, these guys already chowed down on their torta. Look at this giant thing, dude. That's literally a quarter of a half. And that's the other half right there at the bottom. Herb's already, oh, he's almost done with that.
I think I'm just about
shout out to this guy. This guy bought all the torta and all the liquid death and yerba mates. I already put one away in the fridge because obviously I'm not gonna drink both of it. But we got this one right here. I don't think I've ever tried this convicted melon. This is a tall can as well too. This is not your typical like short one like this guy here. But yeah, you can see the difference right there. Orderly. We big boys. Yeah,
the T one that's right here is super freaking
Grim
good,
Leafer. Dude. Yeah, we're gonna try that. So I'm about to cow into my. Dude, I can feel the weight on this thing. My goodness, dude. Look at this. Do I look pregnant? Close, close. Damn, dude, I can feel this. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and chow down. The sauce smells pretty fire. Is it good?
It's hot, bro.
It's hot?
Be careful. It's hot.
Just try
it's good. It's good though. But
God, you know what? You know what? I'm home. And my bathroom is right there through that door.
You're right.
Send it.
That's why I was telling you. I was like, oh, I'm feeling it right now. I'm feeling it. Be careful.
It's good.
Oh, it adds a lot of flavor.
Yeah,
It adds a lot of flavor.
The jalapenos are in here too.
Yes, sir.
When I took the first bite with the jalapenos, I was like, oh, it's nice. Today's nice and breezy.
Yeah. And today's
weird because
the hottest day, so
when I took in the picture of the weather, it was 95 degrees but overcast. So I was like, what? So I was like, it's still sunny as fuck out. And then like the more I was walking around the jungle, the more I felt the breeze come in. I was like, that's weird. It's 95 degrees but breezy.
The other one.
No
mames.
Hey, if you need me to get in them tight spots, that's what I'm here for.
You're right.
Look at this. Blink.
No mames, bro.
I don't see you doing that.
Oh, I do one.
I could go deeper than that.
Bro.
I go deeper.
I can go deeper.
Stop it.
No mames, bro. This guy. Stop violating my engine, bro. Ah, dang.
Ask for consent first.
It's okay, B20Z. It's okay.
You see, you invite your friends over. You see what happens.
Ah,
Zero
damn,
miles,
dude.
so I say.
0
Ain't 0 miles no more.
Violated 0 miles, bro. This guy.
Is it at the top?
We'll find out.
We about to find. Whoa.
Okay, so that's about stopping there. I don't have the gear on here, so let me get that on there real quick so we can see that line, so I can line up with the oil pump to know that we're at TDC. See that little line right there?
Mm-hmm.
Here. There's a little keyway right here.
I know what those do
Boy,
now.
I heard that damn stomach growling.
No,
right
that was
now.
a burp.
Was it? Oh my
it
god!
came
That
up
thing
and
looked like
out.
it was gonna attack me, bro.
No, it was super delicious. I just got to relive my whole fucking torta experience. I was like, hey yo,
His whole torta experience.
I'm so
bro.
happy. Ain't nothing better when you're like full and happy. You get a little happy
And
dance
burping and shit
Bro,
out the wrong way. It was supposed to be a fart, not a burp.
Ain't nothing better.
Oh, ain't no
It
mommies.
was like,
You only need one?
This is for the inside gear.
Yeah.
And then I need a second one when I put the crank pulley on, but I'm not going to be doing that right now. So,
I thought you got two.
well, I did get 2, but right now I'm just doing 1 because I'm only doing the timing. Gonna catch 'em all. Pokemon. Okay, put this sucker back on.
Hell yeah.
And then I did get the keyway from the junkyard. I did get a second one, but this is the shorter one, and I'm not sure if this is going to work for the crank pulley because obviously we need a much longer one than the one I just shown you. But you know, like I said, we're only doing the timing part of it now just so we can set timing and do the valve lash and the crank pulley and all that stuff. It's not really important right now anyways because it's not going to be going into a car. So I'm not really worried about having that keyway. I can always order one from Honda and just wait for that to show up. So I want to make sure we're on TDC. So right now it's going down, but I'm going to go back up. And I just loosened up the damn bolt. So I'm just going to go full revolution here. Get that screwdriver coming back to the top. And once we're about to peak up there, I don't know why I'm even showing you guys this. I've done this a million times now. But what we're trying to line up is this slash that's on the gear to a little arrow on the oil pump since we don't have the timing cover and or the crank pulley on. So we're gonna do our best judgment here. It's gonna be about somewhere there, and it's gonna be a plus or minus half a tooth or a tooth when we put the belt on. Then we'll know whichever way we need to turn it. So cam gear needs to obviously face up. This one's also already faced up. I did yesterday, and now we can put our timing belt on and set our timing.
Hit that. 1, 2. Man, hitting it. I was feeling. Even Hades is like, bro, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? Oh, life is good.
for the TikTok.
For the TikTok, bro. For the TikTok.
I mean, all of this is going to come back out because I don't have a post mount. sounds so good. I'm installing everything now just so I don't lose track of everything. And I can throw away the boxes that all these parts were sitting in. Give it that good old 1-2 brake cleaner razzle dazzle. Looking good as used. So it looks like the second keyway that I got is going to work out because the timing belt spacer blocks this keyway from going all the way in. So it looks like it's just going to sit right there. And that means I can put the crank pulley on, which I have right here. And this should just slip right over. I mean, it's gonna come back off, but just want to make sure everything is sitting on right. Okay, so I have a little concern about this crank pulley. I did notice that all the splines were kind of like mushed out. So let me pull this off again real quick. If you look on the inside, it's like all shredded. Okay, because what it felt like was it is super loose, and if you guys look, you see this lip right here, that is totally unbalanced. So this is basura. Take my keyway back, put that back on there, and grab my other crank. This is actually for the LS VTEC, but we're not going to be using it anytime soon. So shout out to the homie Robert, Sinister Racing. I think this is off of a DA, and he was like, I'm sure you can use it, so here you go. So if you look, see all the teeth are still in there, and this should again slip right over. Oh yeah, way more snugged. I love it. I love it. Okay, now we get my crank pulley bolt, and then you got two ways going about putting this on. You can torque it down.
Ooga dooga.
Or you can ooga what?
Ooga dooga.
Ooga dooga. Okay, I guess we're gonna ooga dooga. We're gonna ooga dooga. We did go to the junkyard earlier. Got the ooga dooga right here. Right? This is a weighted socket. And I don't know if you know this, Herb, but how many ooga doogas do we put in there?
Do about 3.
It's tree? We're gonna do tree?
3.
Okay.
That's what the big boy tree should do.
We do 3 soft trigger pulls or 3 hard trigger pulls?
Do 2 soft, or 2 hard, 1 soft.
2 hard, 1 soft. Bro, that's how you strip the freaking crank. Bro, that thing felt like that was like 1,000.
That first one looked like it tightened it on, and that second one was like, hey, yo.
Herb, bro, I need a...
That was intense.
Yo, you trying to have me strip my brand new motor, bro?
I didn't know that first one was going to be that heavy.
Oh, man, I felt like that thing went a little too damn far, bro. No mommies.
It should have been 1 hard.
Okay, I ain't asking you ever again.
I didn't know you were going to go that long on that first one.
I said long Uggas, and you said...
I didn't know how long that
bro, that was like maybe a second and a half, maybe, bro. Damn, man, I'll pray for you, B20Z. I'll pray for you. Just gonna put this on for now, since I can't find any grommets. But I do have a valve cover gasket, so we'll just save that for another day. I could do the intake manifold, but the intake manifold needs some heavy cleaning because the composite gasket is kind of caked up on there. And aside from that, man, the long block, we're almost done. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my table here real quick, and we might just cap the video out because we're kind of done for tonight. This engine is going to go through a oil cycle anyways, so micro guard just to plug up this for now. And obviously once it goes through the cycle, we drain it out, change filter, change oil. But for right now, this will work perfectly fine. Snug fit. Once it stops, give it maybe like a quarter or more if you guys want to be DICK. But trash. I need 6 intake manifold 12 mil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I need 4 12 mil bolts. This guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 10 total. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. They didn't have the Felpro paper gasket in stock, so I'm just gonna rock with the composite one. As much as I hate this, this was actually what was on the engine when I got it from the junkyard. So obviously it was working before, or maybe the black RTV was what was working before. But we can use these on the single cams mainly, and they work. They come like this from factory, I think, and we're just gonna rock with it. I mean, it's not a performance motor, so I'm not really caring too much about if it'll hold or not. This is the fuel rail we got from the junkyard, and I had to drill out these holes for the outer ones because the stud on the manifold, the 2 on the outside, is much larger than the one in the center. So in order to clear that shorter bolt, I just sized it up to like a 7 mil or 7.5, I think it was. And now it fits over. We don't have injectors on it right now, obviously, but looking more and more complete as we go. And there that goes, son of a bitch. Oh, shit. What time is it?
10:40.
10:40, an hour and 20 minutes, the bird's gonna chirp. But I ain't gonna stick around to find out. So guys, B20Z long block is almost entirely assembled. You guys saw, or I did mention that we don't have injectors, which I do. It's up there, but you know, we'll install that when I get all the grommets, because we're missing all the grommets on the intake manifold. Post mount, we don't have a post mount yet, and that really depends on what car his engine goes into. But again, there's really no purpose to this motor. It was just a spare, and I tore it apart to do a rebuild. We rebuilt it, and now it's almost ready to come off the stand, so we can wrap it up in a bag, take it to the storage, and move it out of the way and kind of save it for a rainy day. So the B20Z, 0 miles. We rebuilt it full 0 miles, and kind of did a lot of it off camera because, you know, this was kind of like a rainy day project for me that kind of surfaced up a little quickly because I need it off the engine stand so we can plant the K24 on there, so we can start prepping the K24 for Blueberry to get Blueberry prepped for track, which is literally next week. And honestly, I don't even know if I'm gonna make it, but if we end up not making it at the end of the day, we can always take the wagon to the dyno, see what it does on the 62, 66, and then you know, take that car to test and tune. If you guys don't know, Sacramento Raceway is my local track. Sacramento Raceway has a potential buyer right now, and they might be selling the property. We won't know until September, and if they sold the property in September, this is the last year that they're going to be running Sacramento, and that means there's not going to be any more events for us. And if I want to race at any other track, it's going to be NHRA spec'd out. Like, they're going to be really strict. Sonoma, Bakersfield, Reading is still a little too far for me to drive anyways, but like all the other surrounding tracks from me are NHRA rules. So if they don't sell to the buyer in September, then Sacramento is going to continue being open for the following years to come until they find a buyer. But even if they end up keeping the track for the years to come, if they don't find a buyer, August is the last test and tune day for the year, as far as I've seen on their schedule, and Race Wars is the last big event at that track for the year, which is also in August. So that means I'm really just trying to get any of my cars to go down the track just so we can get some racing content in. I'm not sure when Mexico stuff is going to happen. Blueberry is kind of hurt. Wagon still needs to be tuned. KRX, everybody out here is kind of a little too fast for the KRX. And new project is going to be, it's going to be a couple of months before he's even ready for any type of racing. I don't want to spoil that for you guys, but for the most part, we're probably going to get back onto probably K24 tomorrow. Can't guarantee it. schedule change all the time, but that is going to be it for this video. We're going to wrap it up. I hope you guys enjoy a little bit of the junkyard run, and I hope you guys also enjoy a little bit of the B20Z assembly. If you guys did, man, be sure to leave a thumbs up. If you guys want to stick around for more shenanigans here on the channel, man, be sure to hit the subscribe button. We've been hanging out with Herb and Isai all day. Isai actually took off a little while ago. Herb is still hanging out with me here, and hey, show some love to Herb too, man. You're at 913 subs, and I read the comments over there as well too, and a lot of you guys have been showing Herb some love. Let's get Herb to 1,000, because 1,000 will unlock like a whole bunch of perks as a content creator on YouTube, and the watch hours, we're almost there.
Already there.
Oh, he's already there.
Already blew past
that 1,000 sub is gonna help him a lot.
Y'all are doing the work, bro.
And
Thank
really,
you guys,
really help him.
Thank you. Y'all mean the world to me.
Yeah, so show Herb some love over his channel, Herb's Element. I'll link in the description below, but we are gonna wrap it up for tonight. Shout out to Isai for the tortas.
Hell yeah.
That thing was fire, bro.
Dude, I'm still full.
Bruh, that was fire. So shout out to Isai for the tortas. Shout out to Herb and him for hanging out tonight, earlier tonight. So we're gonna wrap it right here. I hope you guys stick around for more uploads to come. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Progress is better than no progress, baby.
We out.